Hey everybody, it's Brad with the Big Family Homestead, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can save a ton of money with 3 homemade cleaners that are just super cheap. We're talking pennies to make these things, and they work as good, if not better, than their commercial counterparts, and they're all easy stuff you probably got laying around the house right now. So let's get to saving some cash right now. Okay, a lot of the cleaners that you get over the market are loaded with a bunch of really bad stuff, chemical stuff you don't want to have in your house. And the natural cleaners, while they're really great, they generally are super expensive. So I'm going to show you some of the recipes, 3 of them in fact, that we've actually been using for years, and they work just super. And well, you'll see, this video probably won't even be 5 minutes long because it's gonna take absolutely no time to show you how to do these things. So for our first one, we're gonna go ahead and start with a glass cleaner, like mirrors and glass, anything like that. This stuff works like dynamite, and well, here, check it out. Okay, to make the glass cleaner is super simple. All you need is 1 cup of water. You're going to use 1/4 cup of regular old white vinegar. You're gonna dump that right on in there. And one more ingredient, and that is the Dr. Bronner's. And all you're gonna do is put in 2 drops of the cast style soap. Just like that. Now we're gonna give this thing a stir, and we're off to the races, but I forgot a spoon, so I guess I will use this cup. So that is officially ready to be used. Now to store and use the glass cleaner, we actually use an old repurposed, hidden name brand there, repurposed sprayer. I mean, you can get these things for 99 cents at Walmart or whatever, but a friend of ours was throwing these things away, so we just said, hey, why don't we use that? So all you gotta do is pour that stuff in here, and you are off to the races. Now for this cast style soap, we use the Dr. Bronner's brand. It comes in several different scents. We have gone with the peppermint scent forever, and this particular bottle, if you can see how little we've actually used, we've had this bottle for years, and there are about 1 million uses for this stuff. If you're interested in finding some for you, there is a link down below in the description, but this stuff is miraculous, and well, we use it all the time, so just wanted to make a note that if you want to find out, if you don't have some in your regular store, there's a link down below. Pretty easy stuff. Now, for the next one, we've got basically a furniture polish. And to be honest, it's really only 2 ingredients with 1 little added optional thing that we like to do. So this is gonna save you a ton of money, and well, it's gonna take no time. Okay, for the furniture polish, what you're gonna wanna do is have some kind of an oil. Recipes I've seen call for olive oil. I kind of like the grapeseed oil as well, just because it's got a little bit lighter of a scent. But what you're gonna need is 1 cup of an oil like that. Grapeseed will work, olive will work, and it looks like I have just underneath what I need, so I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of the olive to this to make up the 1 cup that we need. There is 1 cup. And then you're going to use 1/2 cup of regular old lemon juice. And I have my 1/4 cup measuring out here, so I'm gonna need 2 of those. So give that a shake. 1, 2, and we're almost there. Now, this last step is optional, but we really like it and it adds a nice scent to it. And that's, you can use an essential oil to help scent it. Now, we use tea tree oil from time to time, but you're gonna wanna go ahead and put in 4 to 6 drops of the oil of your choosing. There we go. Oop, 1 more, 2 more maybe. And you give this a stir, and you have really nice, great working furniture polish. Now, the thing is, when you go to use it, you do need to shake it, stir it right before, oops, I almost threw that over there. Stir it, shake it, use it right before you apply it. So what we like to do is we go ahead and put it in a mason jar just like this. Whoops, making a mess. Just like that, and then get a top for it. And the reason being, where's my top? Let's put it over here. The reason being is when you go to use it, you just Give it a shake. That is ready to go. You dip it on your cloth and you are off to the races. All right, and lastly, but not leastly, at least for this video, I'm gonna show you how to make, or what we do anyway, a soft scrubbing style cleanser. Now this is just a utilitarian cleanser that's so great in the bathroom for showers, toilets, sinks, any surface that you wanna have just a little bit of, I don't know, like a little bit of abrasion. You're not gonna scratch anything up, but you wanna have some to help get that gunk off. And this is gonna save you a ton of time and money, guys, so here we go. Okay, for the soft scrubbing style, you're gonna start out with basically 3/4 cup of baking soda, and it's not wanting to come out of there very well. I'm gonna have to break it free here. There we go. There we go, 1, 2, almost there. That's 2 enough. And then, gotta break it free some more. A little clumpy. And we are at 3, oops, poof, made a mess. Clean that up later. 3/4 cup of baking soda. Then you're going to use 1/4 cup of your cast iron soap. Once again, this stuff is so versatile. I just love it. So let's see, almost there. There we go, a little heaping, whoop, little poofy. Never hurt anybody. Just set that over to the side. And then finally, 1 tablespoon of vinegar. But before we do that, I'm gonna give this a little stir here. Get this incorporated just a little bit, because when we hit that vinegar in there and the baking soda, an interesting reaction will happen. It'll get a little bit fizzy, and that is intentional. So here we go, 1 tablespoon of vinegar. See if I can get this without making a humongous mess. 1 tablespoon. See how it's fizzing up there a little bit? See that? And all you do is mix this until you get it nice and smooth. And then you are almost, on your mark, set, you're ready, set, and you're done. See how nice that is? This is an excellent cleaner. One quick note on this cleaner before we go. If it seems to be too thick to squeeze out of your bottle, you can just go ahead and hit a dash of water to it, but just go easy because you can overdo it. As you see, I hit it with some water, but I made it a little too runny. I probably needed to half it, but just that way, you know, if it's having a hard time coming out of your squeeze bottle, which we'll talk about here in a second, then you can hit it with some water. Now for the soft scrubbing style cleanser. We found that storing it and using it, you really do need to have, put it into like a squeezable bottle. And we've been using these old honey bottles. They're perfect because they're nice and big. You can really get a bunch of the goo out of there. And the cap is actually large enough where you can get the stuff into the bottle pretty easily. So this works out really, really well. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen, 3, super cheap, really, really effective household cleaners, and get those chemicals out of the house, the noxious stuff that they're selling you for so much money. You don't need to spend the money, and you don't need that stuff in your house. Take a few minutes and make some stuff up, and I guarantee you will appreciate it. We have for years. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to share the video, that's also greatly appreciated. Does help the family out, always does. So anyway, I'm Brad with the Big Family Homestead, and you guys have an amazing day. Now, as the video is finishing up, I just wanted to take a moment for those of you who may not know the channel, Big Family Homestead. My name's Brad. We've been doing these videos for quite a while now, just coming up on 3 years. We have over 1,000 different videos, and we consider ourselves homesteaders who are prepared. So I guess you could call us prep-steaders if you want. But bottom line is this: we're into everything self-reliant, whether it's making our own soaps, whether it's making our own cleaners, whether it's gardening, whether it's learning how to do skills like welding. We are a family who is on the path to trying to be as self-reliant as we can possibly be. And that's what our channel's about. We're not We're not one of these channels that knows everything about everything and they're experts on everything. That's not us. No, we're learning as we go. And we actually really greatly appreciate a lot of feedback from you guys, as long as you're being nice, of course. Of course, if you're being nice. And we implement those things into our day-to-day. And so if you're interested in finding out more about this crazy life of self-reliance and how we do what we do, please feel free to jump on board. Subscribing definitely is a plus for us, because then we kind of can judge a little bit better what people are wanting to see and what they're not wanting to see. And well, we're just super excited to be on this journey, and we're hopeful that you will want to join us in it. So there's a lot of silliness that we do. Anyway, I digress. I'm Brad with the Big Family Homestead, and you guys have an awesome day.